All right, welcome back everybody to KnowItAllDM Entertainment. I'm KnowItAllDM. How's everybody doing today? I'm doing great, hanging out playing Empyrion Galactic Survival. So I was out here working on building out this landing platform for the capital vessel that we're gonna have, and I just got a warning, haha, that we have incoming Xerax stuff. Whoa, that is a lot of Xerax stuff from all over. Okay. Okay, no, those are a little bit further away. So it was just these three. I thought I was getting attacked by like 5 drones at once. I'm like, wait a minute. Okay, so we got these 3 drones taken care of. Very nice, very nice. Okay, now let me go see what damage was done to the base. Whoa, what are you shooting at? Got my base shooting at things. I need to. I think it's shooting at. That was just the basic things. What do you call it? The little turrets down here, shooting at predators. Let me go ahead and just turn everything off and make sure. Okay, one of the sentries did take a good bit of damage. Was this one here. Where did I place it? Where's that turret? There it is. You took a good bit of damage, and I got a little bit of damage on these things. Gonna heal these up. Looks like I took at least one hit over here on the platform. I don't think I'm gonna. Oh, I took a good few hits over here. I'm not gonna worry too much about these. If it's not all completely, repaired, it's fine. Okay, that one took a lot of damage. But yeah, I've got this platform all the way out to here. And this just straight slopes right up onto it. So that's great. But I'm going to go ahead and continue repairing this damage. And I'm going to continue working on this platform. And yeah, now that that's over, I'll be back with you guys when I'm ready to start working on the capital vessel. And we're back. So I finished working on the platform here, and right over here we've got where I'm going to start the capital vessel. Got this little ladder staircase that comes up to here, and I'm going to plop the starter right up here and then build out from there. That's a little technique that I've done several times in the past, and before we get started with that, I do want to make sure that I have enough thrusters so that I can go ahead and put them on the capital vessel. Maybe not all the thrusters it needs, but maybe 10 or 20 of the large thrusters. What we've got so far, we've only got 3, or medium thrusters is what I mean. We've only got 3 of the medium thrusters and 6 of these. Right now, we're only really going to need about 4 of these, and for the design I have planned. And so I'm thinking about spawning in something that will help us to do that. I've gone ahead and started with the capital vessel starter, the cockpits, the landing gears, which I forgot we had 3 over in the cargo box. So I got 3 extra just in case we need them. And I've got a CPU tier 2 extender, and I've been over here crafting up a whole bunch of hardened steel blocks just to get us started. I've got it crafting as many as we possibly can, so it should use up all these, and then it will stop. I am also planning on crafting up a whole bunch of carbon composite blocks. Once that gets done, I'll just go ahead and have it start on 1,000 of those. And it won't make a whole 1,000 because we don't have a whole lot of dirt and wood. But once we, you know, if I need to get more, when I need to get more, I'll get more. So what I'm planning on doing is I would like to try out something that I have tested in the past, or not. I built it. I had the idea in the past. I tested it yesterday, day before, something like that, in creative mode, and then in a quick survival mode by spawning things in and such. But I want to see how it works in an actual thing, in an actual game before I put it on the workshop. So it's got two parts. It's got the cargo module, and then it also has the cargo transport. The cargo transport is a small vessel. The cargo module is a capital vessel-ish. You'll see what I mean when we get there. First, we're going to spawn in the cargo module because it requires the most stuff. So let's see. That's building up all that. Let's see, what do we need? I'm going to start, usually what I do is I'll start with like neodymium and then cobalt and then, you know, copper, silicon, iron, and titanium in that order, just to see what we need. So we're going to start with neodymium because there's more neodymium needed than cobalt. So we need 50 neodymium, and each flux coil, if we look in here, each flux coil is 5 neodymium. So we're going to go ahead and we're just going to take these 10 and put that in here. And there we go. We've got the neodymium, titanium, and cobalt that we needed for that. So now we're just going to need the copper, silicon, iron that we need for that. And then the carbon substrate as well. So we're going to go ahead. Let's see what we have in here that I can use. Nothing that goes specifically with the thing. So I think, let's see, do we have any electronics in here? No. All right, let's just go ahead. I'm going to cancel all this, and let's start making what we need to go with it. So what we're going to need for this is a Wi-Fi extender, 4 of these. The cockpit's already sort of taken care of because of the whatchamacallit. I've already got, let's see, the landing gears. I'm gonna need 2 landing gear, and then a small generator and a small fuel tank. That's the O2 tank. Where's the small fuel tank? Down here. Small fuel tank. We're going to put those in and then see what we have remaining of what we require for this. Let's go ahead. I'm going to let's see, let me just link to this, and I'll go ahead and pull all these down here. Let's just put carbon composite blocks down there. Okay, so landing gear. All right, that's not a whole lot. Hopefully once we get this generator put in, that'll do a good amount. That's all the carbon substrate we'll need. And then the fuel tank should be done. So put that in there. Now we just need a little bit extra stuff. Let's see, what else is in there? Oh yeah, I forgot. It's instead of the actual cargo containers, it's got the container controller and such. Let's see. Okay. Since we're down to these last 3, I'll go with copper, silicon, and iron For copper, we need 31. We need less than that of silicon. So let's see, what can I do that has copper and not silicon? Because that's got copper and silicon. I guess I could just do copper ingots once I get down to it. So let's see. For the silicon, I only need 28. So I'm going to do 28 electronics. That should be 20. Like that. I don't know if that's... Yeah, we'll see how that works. And that might give me more than I need. I don't know. Because I only really needed 31, so I needed 16 for that. So I'm not going to use all of this. I'm just going to grab the 31 of those and put it down here. The rest of these can stay down here and will be used later. So 31 of those, that brings it to 37. So I need 12. Let's go ahead and make 5, 10, 11, 12. And we'll see what these can bring it to. Okay. So we've got this and that should go... Oh, I need one more. Go ahead and make one more of those. Okay. Now all that's left is iron. We're down to 16 seconds. So I need 19 iron. So if I do, let's see, just regular steel blocks. Each steel blocks is 2. So that'll be 20, 18. Okay, oh, and that probably just... All right, so 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 14, 16, 18. Okay. And let's see if I can get... it exactly. It only required one of those. Cool. I knew it was close. So... now we've got that. 1 second. There we go. The next thing we want is this cargo transport. That only requires carbon, substrate, copper, silicon, and iron. So let's just start with the carbon substrate, and we'll go 416. Let's shut this off for a second. To do 416, we'll need to do 208 of those, and that'll do 416. So that should start making those up quickly. Let's go ahead and queue up the next thing, which is copper is 342. So half of that is 171. So we'll do 171. That is 171 silicon. So 249 minus 171 is 78. So we need to do 78. So that's 50, 55, 60, 65, 70, 75. 76, 77, 78. Okay, and that should probably get us... I don't know if it'll get us all the iron. Probably not, but we'll see what we need to do with the iron once all those are done. In the meantime, while we're waiting on that, let's come out here, and I'm going to go ahead and spawn in what we have here for the cargo module, just so you guys can get an idea of what I'm trying to do. So I'm going to put this over here, like so. And as you can see, this is basically just a cargo container, a really big cargo container. with some little additional connections. It's got a Wi-Fi, the core, of course, generator, fuel tank, and landing gear. And the whole thing is you park the small vessel on top of this, and then you get in here and you can connect this to the small vessel and then lift it up and carry it wherever you want. That way you don't have to build all the thrusters and everything to carry a large cargo box, and it can carry a whole lot of things. Now, I don't know exactly how many thrusters this thing can carry, but like I said, I'm only trying to get about 10, maybe 20 of the large, or I guess medium thrusters. So let's go ahead and see if we can put a little bit of fuel in here. Not cargo module, Heidelberg. Fuel storage. Eesh. Okay, I don't have any good fuel. We're gonna have to make up some fuel to put in there. So once you're done with this, we're gonna need fuel. Let's just go ahead and make 10 of those. That'll make 20. That should be more than what we need. Okay, so we're almost done with the carbon composite. Okay. 11, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, tink. 2, 1. Okay, so we've got these. I don't want those contaminating that, so I'm just going to do that. Let's come on over here back to the factory. Cargo transport. Bam. Oh, that's more than we needed. Oh, well. I may end up using this later. If not, it's not going to be a big deal. Like I said, most of what I'm going to make is going to be made from scratch, but I just wanted to test these out. And of course, you guys will definitely get to see my construction skills once I start on this capital vessel. It's modeled slightly after a build I've done in the past. If you guys remember the old the rocket that we created when we were playing with Captain Adonis, that we ended up naming, we named the rocket the Leo, and we named the little small vessel attachment to it the Spock, because Leo was after Leonard Nimoy, who had recently passed, and of course he played Spock. So yeah, it was really cool, and it was a nice tribute that we could do for him. Okay, let's put these down here. It only did 74. Well, we'll combine it with that and see what we get, which means we're completely out of silicon. So we're going to have to go get more silicon. That seems like a problem we've been having lately, is silicon. So while this builds up the fuel, I'm going to take the dart out. Let me make sure that the dart is empty. Okay, empty-ish. And we're going to go gather up some silicon somewhere. I'm going to have to figure out where I'm going to go. Let's level out map. We're going north now. Let's head over to this silicon deposit here. And I'm going to see if there's things around it. If there is, of course, we can just shoot them and take them out. And now that we have our drill, it shouldn't take too long for us to get some silicon. So I'm going to go get some silicon, and then I'll be back. Alright, so we're back, and let's just come on in here. I got a little bit over 100. I got 132 silicon ore, so that's not bad. We'll go ahead and just throw this in here, and we should be able to continue from that. I also shot down a small rocket drone, and okay. So let's see, what were we looking at here now? That means I need 143 copper. Okay, so 142 copper would be 70, let's see, That's let's see, 140, 142 would be that. So we'll go ahead and do that and get what we've got going on with that going. Yes, that was a lot of gets, gots, and goings. We'll pump that into there. All right, let's put a little bit into the base itself. We have some fuel. We'll put that into there. Let's just split that, and then I'll keep 5 of these to put into the carrier, the cargo transport. Once we get it spawned in, my food is getting down a little low, and so let's see what we have in here right now. Right now, not a whole lot that we can do. I can do cereals, which requires milk and grain, but other than that, not a whole lot. Let's see what we have in here right now. Let's go ahead and just link to that, and we'll see if we have some more things grown in here. This is the 3rd time I've picked the buds. They grow really quick. 2nd time I've picked the spice and the mushrooms. The wheat's not ready yet. That's not ready yet. 2nd time I've picked these. The fruits are ready. Very nice. I need to go ahead and I can make another fruit tree. Okay. Let's go ahead and turn you on. Yeah, as I said, I'm going to keep this as the only grain thing right there is corn. So all my wheats will be grown from corn. Yeah, so let's see. What else do I need? I need spice. Can I make spice plants? I can. Let's do 4, and that should fill up this whole thing with spice. I don't know if I can make 4. I'll need 2 more honey when I can. Let's see if I can make that'll be just 1 honey click like that. That should be good. Vegetables have not finished growing yet. Once I do get them finished, I should be able to fill out the rest of all of these with my next crop. Let's see. Still working on that. Once you get all that done, let's see. I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to make a couple of cereals over here. Let's just do 5. I'll get that going and get 5 cereals. One thing you'll notice is that I did put a couple of the large generators over here. I'm thinking about putting like a little yellow light over there because there is a square over there that is not filled, but I put these little the glass things here just to, you know, add a little bit of substance to the base. Okay, you are done. That means you should be able to keep one of those. The 143, correct? Or is it 243? I need 100 more copper. So that's 50 of those will do 100 more copper. The cereals. Wow, it's actually got a different eating sound. Interesting. All right. It could only do those 4 because we're out of milk, which means we are out of, it was the water that it ran out of. That's fine. I'll throw more water in there later. I'm good on food for the time being. Let's come back out here and check what we've got here. Spices. You couldn't make all the spice. That's fine. We'll just fill this up like that. And then these 2 will go there. That's fine. We've got, this is full. This is full. This is almost full. And once those are done growing, that ought to be full. Did I get a chance to make the fruit one? I did. I've got 2 fruits in here. Can you make another? No, you can't make anything else. Well, first of all, you're missing purified water, which is a big requirement to make things. I should be able to make some more fruit things if I put more purified water in there. So let me go ahead. I'm going to go ahead and grab a few water barrels. There's no water left? Really? I could have swore I had water left. Well, that's fine. We'll just make some water. Or was there wasn't any water in there? No, because if there was, it would have. Okay. Let's see. It says 5 ice blocks for 1 of these. So let's just try to do that and see what we come up with. While we're doing that, we'll go ahead and grab these, and we'll put these 5 water containers in here. And that ought to go ahead and give us enough water for us to make more of these. Yay! Fruits, space oranges. I need 4 fruits. I can do 1 more. That'll give us 2 more plants, which is very nice. After that, I'll see what I can make. Let's see. I don't need any more buds for now. I probably won't need any more buds because I'm growing enough. Let's see here. So I can go ahead and put these there. Those are full. That's spice. It just needs 1 more. Can I make 1 more spice, or I'm out of spice? I think I'm out of spice. I can do mushrooms, but we're good on mushrooms. I've got the 3 here that we need. Those are mainly for medicinal things. Okay, let's go check on our extra 100. Sorry. I usually have that as the output, but I've got this as the output for now. So that's 100 of those. That's got that. Perfect. Silicon requires, what did I have in here? 249 minus 171 is 78. So let's go ahead and do, that's 50, 55, 60, 65, 70, 75, 76, 77, 78. Let's get those going. And then once those are made up, that will give us what iron we have left to make. So while we're waiting on those, let's come back over here to the garden. What of these can I make right now? Corn, I don't need any more. Ahex, don't need any more. Don't need any more of those, or those, or those, or these, or that. Okay, so I can't make anything else that I need right now. I still think it's funny that when it's snowing, it doesn't actually stick to your thing here. So with this, you'll notice I've got some lights down there to provide some additional light inside here. And when I land the ship, it will also help illuminate the bottom of the ship. I like the light snow. And so, like I said, what I'm going to do is, in fact, we can go ahead and actually start on this before we get anything else going. So let's go UCH Heidelberg. We're going to start with the constructor out, which is not currently linked to anything. We're going to put that there, and then we're going to go constructor input and start with some of the hardened steel blocks like that. I don't even know what I am linked to. Hold on. I need to put this in here, and then let's link to that because that's what we really want to be linked to. Okay, so hardened steel blocks like that. So what we're going to do is we're going to start by putting this right there. And now I can just hop right over to here. And most of what we're going to do, we actually need some plastic, which I could have swore we had some, but I don't see any here. Maybe I don't. Oh, that's why I had an extra plastic thing in here, because I had one already in there. That's why. Okay. So I'm gonna go ahead and we can take these off once we start building. We can take these off. Actually, I should be able to just go ahead and take these off like so, because this is going to be replaced with carbon composite, because this is going to be in the middle of the ship. I like using carbon composite as a sort of middle, like as the interior walls and floors and such, because that way it's lighter than if you made it all out of hardened steel, but it's still just as defended using the hardened steel and combat steel and such for the outer shell. So, all right, let's go ahead and throw this in here. All right, so what we need is 173. No, we need 150. My brain's not working. 153, 50, 149 more, I think. 159 more. Yes. So 159. Let's see. Turn that off. I've already got these. Let's see. That's 146 right there. So 141. Yep. Let's go 151. Let's see. I don't know. My math is probably a little bit off. We'll see. Right. Let's put all these in here. Let's just do. I'm just going to do that. That'll be 1 ingot worth right there. Okay, so we'll grab this and this and these. So let's see if I do like that, and then I don't need that last one. Okay, that's fine. I'll do that. Put those down there because I'm going to need that anyway. And then it looks like I used up all the ice. Very nice. And then this last little truss piece I'll put in here, because this is where I've been putting all the small vessel things. Okay, so now we've got all those. It's going to be 12 minutes before it's done. So we'll go ahead and start production on that, and we'll get that done at the end of the thing. While we're waiting, let's go ahead and I'm just going to pop out 1,000 of these blocks, and we'll see what happens with those. These will be for a later time, as will these. So we're going to go ahead and we're going to utilize this, which is what we're linked to anyway. Those and this. Okay. So we're going to start with, as I said before, the carbon composite, because this is going to be it's going to be sort of the middle level. And so I'm just going to stand right here and send my drone around. And I want to make sure that we are connecting to the capital vessel and not the base that it's sitting on. So like that. Okay. Now, I can actually, let's see, as long as I don't get inside a, let's mirror this. As long as I don't get inside a cockpit in it, it will remain stabilized with this. So what I want to do is I want to build this out just enough that I can build underneath those and around this tower. I think that is good. What I'm going to put here is in the middle of this. Let's see. I'm trying to think here. Okay, so what we want this to come to a sort of point with these. Like this. And that. Okay. Because this is going to be the cockpit level. So now we can go ahead and utilize these. Like so. That's where those are going to go. This. Okay. And there we have the beginning of the ship. I'm going to, let's see. This part is going to have that and that, and then this and that, and then I can put it around over here as well. And let me make sure this goes along with it. Like so. And I may replace some of these as I create this. Because I'm, like I said, this is just how I start things on it. This is the beginning of it. And I'm not entirely sure if this is going to be a long enough platform. I'm hoping it will be. It looks like it might be. But in any case, let's see. I'm going to need... I want to go ahead and get it so that's resting on the bottom. If I go ahead and get this here and there, like that, I should be able to build around this tower. Yep, I want it on that, not that. So there, there, there. Like that. And then I believe one more level down is what I want. Because... that's not where that goes. Crap. This drone is being bothersome. Okay. And then there. All right. And let's go ahead. Put this here. Can't put it there because of the tower, but I can go ahead and put it here. And then right here is where I want to put my first, where is the output? Constructor output. Landing gear. So for the landing gear, I'm going to put this. Let's see, I have to... Because you see, I can't use the up-down things anymore because if I do that... Wow, it actually works. In the... whatchamacallit? In the... experimental version, that did not work. So let's bring this out to here. And then, let's see, I think, yeah, that is far enough out. We're going to actually start, yeah, we're going to start widening this using, where is it? That. Like so. Ah, crap. Okay. And we're going to do this at least probably 3 times. Like so. And then now I want to build the rest of the front portion to get the fullness of it. Like so. Because this is as far out as we're going to build, so I want to go ahead and get that because it's a full angled back like that. And I'll probably have the stairs over here coming down, maybe over here. We'll see how the underneath portion ends up looking. So this part here, we're actually going to just utilize these like this, pull it out back just like this. We may end up putting some windows along parts of this or something to that effect, but for now we're just going to build this over like so. And like I said, as long as I don't get in a cockpit on the capital vessel while it's where it is, it'll be fine and it won't tip forward. Which is the main reason why I'm trying to go ahead and get this part put in there anyway, so that it that we don't have problems with that. So this is going to go like that. And then we can fill in all of this. And just continue that. Come on. Like so. And I want to continue doing this until it comes to a single angled point like so. Okay. Now, what I want to do, I want to go ahead and do one more of these. Let's see, but I don't want to do it everywhere. I just want it here on the edge. And then, actually, do I want that there? No, I know what I want. Give me that and that. That's where I want it. So let me grab these. Okay. And over here is actually where we're going to put some of the thrusters. The forward-facing thrusters are going to go here and on either side. And then the down-facing thrusters are going to go along this this little portion right here, which is nice. Okay. So now let's just go ahead And I can grab these, put that back there. And we can put these on here. I'm not going to put it here just yet, because like I said, I want to be able to go up and down that ladder anyway. But I do want to put these there, okay, as a middle landing gear, and then the rear landing gear will be all the way back here. Let's go ahead and pull this back, because this bottom part is going to be about the same regardless. So back over to here, and okay, I think that is good. And then we're going to go ahead and pull these angles back as far as we can. Like so. Okay. And there we have that. And then this interior portion is just, you know, there's the blueprint. This interior portion is just going to be solid of this. Like so. But let's grab these, and on this side, okay, and then we can connect to no, I want just the CV parts. Grab those. Okay. And then these are also going to go right like that with these angles. I'm trying to think. Yeah, these angles will go here, and then it's going to start sort of closing the angles in, like, I don't know if we're going to use this or what, so I'm just going to leave that as it is for now. And now once we get the cockpit put in, we actually might go ahead and be able to just, you know, just get in there and be fine. But this is going to go here, and then a headlight. Let's see, do I have a headlight anywhere? I don't think so. But a headlight is going to go right here facing forward. Then we're going to have like a glass point, and the cockpit's going to be right on top of the thing, so you'll be looking out that direction when we're driving. So let's go ahead, come all the way back down here. Now that we have our small vessel that we can spawn in, I'm going to go ahead, spawn that in. Let's get rid of this, and let's see, will it let me? Yeah, I can spawn it in right here like so. And let's see if we can get this thing attached. First, we're going to need cargo transport to have fuel. The Dart has the fuel. Okay. So there we are. You can lift up like that. And then we should be able to just sit right on top of this cargo module. I believe we are good. Let's back up like that. We'll turn that off. I don't know why the landing gears are up. But in any case, you are already fueled. Let's get into you. There we go. And then we can just come back over to here. Power on, and here we go. Now we have a cargo module with a 72,000 container that we can go and grab things from other places. So I'm going to go ahead and turn this off. We're going to leave the cargo module attached, and next episode we're going to go out. We're going to look for a capital vessel, a crashed capital vessel. This one I've already looted. This one I've already looted. I think the next one we can go for is that one down there, or this one down here, and try to get some things. The gold deposit is over here. It's very small. Probably is just like one little ping of ore. I'm not going to worry too much about that right now. But yeah. Oh, there's a convoy, a Xerax convoy over here that we're going to want to go and try to raid. And I took a look at it through a sniper scope when I was looking, and it's really cool looking, but I want to get a closer look at it and see exactly what's going on with that Xerax convoy. It looks like a bunch of vehicles and such, but in any case, that's going to be it for this episode. I hope everybody enjoyed the episode. If you did, smash that like button for me. And if you want to see more Empyrion Galactic Survival, go ahead and subscribe. I'm KnowItAllDM, and as always, y'all have a good day now.